So, guess he's got to turn his phone sideways again. Goodness gracious, this is not my favorite thing to do. I don't know why this keeps happening. Oop. Fix this. All right, great. Anyway, let's see. Is there anybody out there? I thought I saw Terry, maybe. Let's see, live chat. All right. Oh yeah, Terry, what's up? How you doing this evening? He said, "Hey yo, Dash, Terry, I saw you." He's like, "I'm here. I'm here. Hey, hey, pick me, pick me." Randy Shifter, Marcus, aloha, mahalo. So, unfortunately, I do apologize. I don't know why or how I am stuck sideways again. I don't know what I did when I was setting up my phone, and I don't know if it was my phone and the orientation. It didn't work out. What up, Jimmy? I got the remnants of a jar here. Let's see. We got Jerry here, or excuse me, Jimmy here. I see Randy Shifter, Kyle, Mathena. All right. Woo, Jason Leet. What's up? He said, "What's up, peoples?" Ooh, so we're going to just, yeah, we're gonna pour the good pour. Total TOTL barbecue said, "What it do, man? How you doing?" Kent, how you doing this evening, sir? Kent, I like that I like my Victor impersonation. I was, that was the highlight of my day, knowing you liked my Victor impersonation. Get that hot seat going tonight. Shots for shots. I mean, you go ahead and start donating. I'll go get another jar. Grumpus, how you doing? He says, "Hey, dashing everybody." Judge Wet Barbecue, how you doing this evening? Neil, hello. Like I said, Dave said he's headed to PRI in Indy this weekend. Anyone know of any barbecue joints out that way? Indianapolis. I swear there's somebody that I won't say I know, but there's somebody in the local barbecue community that is in Indy, at least in the Indianapolis or in the Indiana area. I don't know about Indianapolis. Victor says, "Okay, I'm here. Don't think I'll last long. Still not feeling well." No, Grumpus, there wasn't much left in there, which is good for me. Justin James says, "Hello from Arizona." Excuse me. I do apologize for whatever reason. I am still trying to get over my but I'm still trying to get over bronchitis myself, and I've been having, it's like a frog in my throat that I just have to keep clearing. Kyle says, "How's everything, Dash?" Everything is everything. I'm good, man. Everything's good. Everett Barbecue. Okay, there we go. Joe Everett. Everett Barbecue is from Indy. There you go. Grumpus says it too. Joe Everett. Jamie. Oh my goodness. Hey, that was my face. It's me, live from my spot. It's been a hot minute. Thank you for joining us, chiming in, and saying hey. Appreciate you. Pours deep into the last purple jar. Yeah, I have some new purple jars, so I might have to dig into the purple. The instant yeast purple jar is the one that I have something in my there. There it is. This is come on, man. Where is it? I feel it. I see it, and I can't get it. There it is. hazard from having a big beard. Joe is about 5 miles from where I was born and raised. It's a small world. Nice. Ha. Shifter said in Houston we have purple double cups. Are you talking about like from Baby Acapulco's? That purple? Cause yo, being in Austin, I know about them purple drinks. They have these purple. I guess they're a frozen margarita. Now that I think about it, but when you go to Baby A's, you're limited to Baby Acapulco's for every people who don't know what Baby A's is. But when you go to Baby A's, you're limited to 2 purples. I once had 3. Everybody I know and answers questions like Dash, right, Victor? uh-huh. What do I know about Baby A's? What? Come on now. That tortilla soup, bomb. And almost any other, I won't say Mexican, but almost anything else at Baby A's is bagging. And like I said, 3 purples. 3 purples. Yes. Never heard of purple drink. What? Oh, man. Yeah, Randy, you go right ahead. You start making donations. I'll go get another jar. I mean, Hojo, how you doing? He says, happy holidays, Dash. Yes. This is Yeppers. Dash put me... Yeppers, Dash put me on the spot. Was well needed. I mean, all in good, I won't say good fun, but Victor, we've been talking about the same stuff for quite a while now. Oh, man. So, Jamie, I have been to Austin a few times before when I came to Austin and hung out with you guys, right? So, Hojo says, good evening, Randy. And actually, I talked about you guys in the video for tomorrow. The video for tomorrow was, I won't say brought to you, but the video tomorrow is, oh, goodness gracious. All right. So sorry about that. For whatever reason, the Wi-Fi at home just decided to take a crap. Neil says, what's everybody been cooking lately? Turkey? I think everybody's been cooking turkey. Kyle says, I know this is on your last video of your van. At the end of the video, I believe there was something you had to fix. So yeah, the head gasket. The head gasket seems to be blown on Vanna, and the head gasket needs to be replaced. Hey, listen, if you haven't already, hit that thumbs up button for me. I'd greatly appreciate it. If you could, please hit that thumbs up. If you are watching and you see the comments, if you exit out and close the comments, you'll be able to hit that thumbs up. If you could hit that thumbs up, I'd greatly appreciate it. So let's see here if I can get connected to check out the, all right, perfect. The video for tomorrow is actually processing, and I'm gonna check and make sure the live stream is working. Come on. All right, perfect. I see myself. So I see 13 thumbs up. So thank you very much. I smoked a couple Berkshire pork shoulders last weekend, along with some Cajun mac and cheese. Nice, Hojo. I shot some veggies with a shotgun. No, I haven't. Well, I shot some computer part. It was a printer. Those of you guys who've been around for a while know, for about the last year, I have been working at an indoor range, and one of the first weeks I was there was a printer that was dying or dead, and they thought it would be a good idea to shoot it. So we took it down to the end of the range in the rubber trap, the catch, and we shot it. So, yeah. Yeah, Kyle, yep, it's a head gasket. Thank you, Kyle. Kyle said, I'll give it a thumbs up. Thanks. Hojo, what did you think of the Berkshire? Yeah. Kevin said, I did a Nashville hot turkey for Thanksgiving this year. How did that turn out? Kyle said, I sure miss our old E250 van. We had it was extended. I believe it was an 06, but it wasn't a diesel. It was a smoker gas. TOTL, it says any catering gigs coming up anytime soon. No, so the last catering job I did was on last Friday. I don't have anything lined up. More often than not, we go away for Christmas, and this year, hopefully, we'll not. Well, I know we're going away, but we normally go like away, like on a cruise or something like that. And we're I won't say just, but we're going to be going to my mother-in-law's house down in Florida. So I will be accessible. I will have access to the internet, but won't be home. So I've been telling people we're going to be going away, and some people are like, okay, well, can you cook something for me a couple days ahead of time? Other people are like, all right, well, I'll hit you. I'll get with you after the new year. Uh, so Grumpus is Dash. I'm really enjoying your Ask Dash series. I look forward to each. I look forward to it each morning with coffee. All right, well, Todd. Todd, first and foremost, thank you for joining the Patreon crew. Ooh, speaking of which, I need to not give you, but post the video that's coming out tomorrow onto Patreon because I will be showing it to everyone here in a few hours. So I want you guys who are patrons to have access to it first. That's, all part. Come on. The internet at my house has been acting horribly. I don't know why. I wish I could fix it, but I can't. Jimmy says spent all weekend at SCAJA in Columbia teaching. Wet week outside with the pew-pews. Nice. SCCJA. South Carolina Criminal Justice Academy in Columbia. Is that what that was? Now, speaking of pew-pews, I actually got myself 2 new ones. Let's see. This is Ask Dash 222. Sold. I have not done a thumbnail for it yet, so I'm gonna say be patient. Brine the spicy pickle juice with hot honey rub. Oh, okay. Brine in spicy pickle juice with a hot honey rub. Man, that turkey keeps sounding better and better the more you talk about it. Man, but that's a lot of spicy pickle juice. Or did you like break it up into pieces? All right, there we go. A little better, not so bright. Hey, how did this year's turkey cook go? It went fantastic. Some of the turkeys took longer than I wanted them to take, but they all turned out fantastic, definitely. Angela said, just came to say hi real quick. Watching Riches on Amazon Prime, so literally in and out. Love you. Love you too. That's my cousin Angela. Nielsen, sounds like you guys have been pretty busy. Everything sounds good. Yes. John says, hey, yo, Dash, what gives? What gives? John, I almost say I plan to, but John, I feel like I'll be seeing you before the month is out. So we will figure something out. And I don't know, maybe we can. I don't know, John. We'll have to look at your schedule, because I took off towards the end of the year, so we'll see. What up, Bumpy? He says, "Hey yo, at work listening, bro." Well, thank you, sir. Shout out to Bumpy. Bumpy is on the rewatchers, and shout out to the rewatchers. If you're one of the rewatchers, say I'm a rewatcher, and you should rewatch too. Down in the comments. I'm a rewatcher. Remember that I'm a wheel watcher? Those commercials back in the day? I'm a wheel watcher. Yeah. Kevin says, nope, 2 gallons of pickle juice could definitely taste the pickle juice, but not overpowering. Highly recommend. So, Kevin, we do actually, I have, I think, 1, if not 2 jars of empty pickle, like 2 empty pickle jars in the refrigerator currently that we use for brining like chicken breast or chicken thighs. We have been on the brining chicken in pickle solution for a while. Ever since we found out that that's what Chick-fil-A does, they brine their chickens in pickle juice. We have been doing it every now and again, especially when we get those big jars, the big jars of the spicy pickles, the famous Dave spicy pickles. Yo, it is a wrap. Neil said he did a venison roast. All right. Kyle says, what do you think of root beer floats? I love root beer floats, man. Oh, John says, how about a cook? I had vacay. Say less, fam. You already know, John, that I'm cool with that. Definitely know I'm cool with that. I think the vinegar makes it juicier. Okay. I don't want to say I never really gave much thought as to what did what when it comes to, brining chicken or turkey for that matter in pickle juice. But all I know is this is fantastic. I finished. Oh no, I'm not done yet. So somebody was talking about doing shots or having me do shots. So you guys, let me know. $15, I'll go get the jar and we can do some shots. Any thoughts on Alabama white sauce? I've never made it. Just not been my thing. I figured before I wanted to make it, and this is why I haven't made it. I figured before I made an Alabama white sauce with ingredients and other things or a recipe I saw online, I should go somewhere and try and have an authentic Alabama white sauce so that I know what it is I'm trying to shoot for. Does that make sense? So a lot of times I try not to do things blindly until I can taste the thing that I'm trying to imitate or mimic or to make. Does that make sense? Need it for the first time this week, John says. All right, my friend, you have a great night. We'll get on you. Oh, damn it. John ain't playing no games. Oh, wait. There we go. Oh, no. I don't want to do that. John. Give me a second, guys. I'm trying to find a shot glass. This will do. All right. Sorry, Betty. I know Betty's probably wondering, where did Dash go? Speaking of Betty, I answered one of her questions in an upcoming Ask Dash video. All right. Here's a jar. It's a shot glass. Golly, oh, boy. Golly. Thanks, John. Appreciate you, John. That makes sense now to know what you're shooting for flavor-wise. What can I say, Mister? Yeah. Thanks, Victor. Victor says it makes sense what I was talking about. All right, so here we go. Ooh, look at that. That thing. That is clear. Oh, yo, no. John, do not dare. This isn't just like regular alcohol, dude. You ever brine wings in pickle juice, or how long you brine, and what's for dinner? No, I've never brined Uh, never brine wings. Neil says, have a good night, everybody. Talk to you later. Thank you. John says, the goal is to empty the jar with shots for Dash. Bruh. Oh my goodness, John, I have to get up tomorrow, you know? I gotta be able. Yeah, Jimmy says, need to make some apple pie and Jolly Ranchers. So I actually have some. One of my favorite things to do is put some Jolly Ranchers in the jars. I actually got some green apple. What are they? They're not. They're just candies, but the green apple candy, I got them from the farmers market, and they are fantastic, fantastic. I did actually throw a couple in a jar, so maybe I'll take one of the jars I have and throw some in the jar, like let them sit, because it turned out fantastic, fantastic. Victor says I don't brine chicken, but it makes sense to brine wings. Yeah. Victor, excuse me, not Victor. Josh says they have green apple candy at farmers markets. They do where I am. Okay, your farmers markets probably only have green avocados and green peppers and what else green? Oh, like kale and green lettuce or whatever. But our farmers markets, and I keep saying I'm gonna take a camera to the farmers market and show you guys around. So maybe that'll happen eventually. It's just one of those things where one, I have to go to the farmers market, and then two, when I go, like if I go on a Saturday, it's too busy. So yeah. Listen, if you haven't already hit that thumbs up, please, please, please. Josh says, kale and vegan air here in liberal Cali. LOL, LOL. Listen, don't put that on the liberal Californians, man. I mean, yeah. TNT, brother Thyron, how you doing this evening? My hood was bothering me because it was off the one side. I had to fix it, straighten it out. Jimmy says, brother Josh. Oh boy. So in case you missed it, John is trying to make me, make me drink myself under the table. He started off I'm gonna say bidding, but kind of like on the hot seat. When you guys made a donation, I took a shot, or you take a shot. I took the first shot. He donated $20. I said it was 15. So if anybody else would like to add to pour my poison, feel free. $15 and you're in it. Josh says Cali don't want to sell gas-powered cars in the next 7 years. Then they ask you to not charge your EV vehicle because of rolling power blackouts. Cali is silly. Yeah, Josh. I know. It's so as an EV driver, okay, it's so funny because a lot of the I'm on. There's one particular EV page I'm on, and just watching different things, and Facebook is not my favorite place, but watching different things on Facebook, that was one of the things it was comical. They don't want you to buy gas. They force you to buy, not force. They want you to buy electric, but at the same time, there are a lot of renewable energy power sources out there in California compared to a lot of other places in the country. Aaron says he's drinking tequila. You got that, man. You got that. You. That's all you, dog. All you. Terry says you hitting it hard, huh? Thyron, you hitting it hard tonight, huh? Shoot, man. Yeah, you go right ahead. That's all you. How long do you brine thighs? I mean, probably 12 hours would be more than enough. You got to remember they're not a very big cut. So, I mean, let's say 4 to 8. 12 for thighs might be a bit too much. So, if you know you're cooking that night, maybe just get them out, throw them in some brine that morning. But you might want to. It might be one of those things where you might want to take and make different solutions to try and figure out what brine solution. Oh well, shoot. John says John's funny. He took the 20 he did last time and the 10 he averaged it out, so it's another 15. I see what you did there. Son of a bumpkin. There it is. Thanks, John. I am not going to survive tonight. Thurman says, yes, sir. Bumpy says, how long do you brine the thighs in the pickle juice? So, in the pickle juice, I'd probably say no longer than 12 hours. Excuse me. Because that pickle juice, even though it's good, and you know, one of the ones that I like, we actually use the bread and butter pickle juice. Because it's sweet and it works, but probably no more than 12 hours. I don't say anything, but I don't think chicken thighs are kind of a smaller cut. Need to be in it for longer than 12 hours. Kyle says, would you ever tint your windows in your van? I mean, if the van were running, actually, you know what? I said I was not going to tint the windows in the van for like I kind of told myself I wasn't going to tint the windows in the van because I didn't want any trouble. So when you tint windows and different things, and this is one of those, ask me how I know. When I tinted the windows in my car, in my Passat, and in my Jetta, I got stopped way more regularly than when I didn't have tint. And if my van is not 100% legit, if I'm not doing something that or if I'm doing something I shouldn't be doing, or towing something I shouldn't be towing, or whatever the case may be, I said I wanted to fly under the radar by not tinting the van. That was my, I won't say intention, but that was why I, didn't want the popo to stop me. Let's see. Josh is what are friends for. This is 2 shots. Thanks, John. I appreciate you. Yeah, yay. When I start stumbling over my words, John says, I watched Kent Rowan's video today, and he uses pickle juice as a brine on his chicken sandwich. Yes, because Chick-fil-A does that. It is no longer a secret. The secret is out that Chick-fil-A brines their chicken breasts in pickle juice. And yeah, that's why they have so many pickles. They put pickles on sandwiches, and because they put pickles on the sandwiches, they had and used the pickle juice in the sandwiches or on the chicken, because the pickle juice is a byproduct. Oddly enough, Todd says, "I've grown most all POTR." What, Todd? Damn, Victor said, okay, there we go. Todd's like, wait a minute, blah, 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 blah. Victor said, damn, I gotta go to bed. This whatever I have is kicking my ass, so I'm off to bed. I will mention, if you brine long, you need to cut down your cook time. The brine actually chemically cooks food. Yep, kind of like a ceviche. Poultry overnight when I brine. Okay, so Todd says poultry overnight when I brine. So I think it kind of depends on the solution. How much saline, in my opinion, the saline is the thing that's going to drive how long or short you brine something. But I don't know, pickle juice. You might get out. This is where you kind of need to. And I'm thinking as I'm thinking as I'm sitting here. Like the pickle juice, I'm laughing at Chase Hustle number 2. He's behind the camera yawning like crazy. Oh, he hears me. He doesn't have headphones in?
My phone's dead.
Oh, his phone is dead. If only he charged his phone, then his phone wouldn't have died.
It's on the charger.
It's on the charger, look. Hold on, it didn't actually switch. Yeah. It looks like Carrot Top. That's pretty dope, actually. Vermont. We're making Vermont. What? Tell me about Vermont.
Vote, turnout, and laws.
Oh, okay.
So
So voter turnout,
a gas lamp.
because All right,
And put 'em
cool.
on.
Yeah. Let's see. Quentin says, "Hey, yo, how you doing?" He said, "What's up, folks? Hope everyone is well." Quentin, when I was up in Philly. I guess it was last week. I had to run up there real quick, and I picked up 3 pinball machines. I drove the electric car first and foremost. I drove the electric car up there, picked up 3 pinball machines in Glenside. I don't know if you know where Glenside is, but look up where Glenside is, and you'll see where I was. But I was in Glenside and came across. What did I? How did I get up there? Oh yeah, I went 76 all the way up 76 to. No, I went up the blue route. There you go. Went up the blue route to 309, basically, and 309 is where Glenside is. So Glenside is between Philly and Montgomeryville, just to try to, but it's way closer to Philly than it is Montgomeryville. Your van still has that head gasket problem. Yes, Kyle, it does, because I don't have $6,000 to fix it. Anybody ever use pickle juice for a turkey? Wondering how that would work for a Christmas turkey. So John, there was somebody, I think it was Kevin. He said Kevin, who was here a little earlier, said he brined his turkey in a spicy pickle juice and then used a hot honey like glaze on his turkey, and he said it was fantastic. Guys Construction says listening while working. Hey yo, Dash in the chat. Well, thank you very much, Guys Construction. Y'all, you see it, Johnny. What's up, sir? You see it. How you doing? I talked about Johnny too. Yeah, look, there it is. He said, "Nice hat." I already knew. You know what? We're gonna pull the hat down for Johnny. Oh yes, Johnny. I like this. Johnny's a good guy. He's a cool guy. Cool cat. Glenside is 10 minutes from my house. Oh, I know. I know. Because I drove from, like I said, it's crazy. So I left from here, from my house, and I drove, and I was towing my trailer, that red trailer. I towed the trailer, and my efficiency. Yeah, for my sister's birthday. You still down for? Yes. Quentin, tone with the EV is solid, dog. I mean, what's crazy? The electric motors don't feel like I don't feel the weight in actually towing, because it's like, oh, what? There's nothing on the motors? Okay, cool. Is something on the motors? Okay, cool. There's no difference in the acceleration. The only difference I felt was in the squat of the car. I did feel it was bouncier because there was more compression on the shocks, the springs, the suspension. But I did not feel it like starting from a stop. Nah, you got 1,500 pounds on the back of the car. It don't care. Well, shoot, it was more than that. So I had 3 pinball machines. Let's say those pinball machines like 300, 400 pounds. So that's 1,200 pounds max, plus probably another 1,000 pounds for the. Nah, I don't think the trailer was 1,000 pounds. I have not gotten the trailer weighed by itself, which is, I won't say sad, but that trailer weighs a good probably 500 pounds. So let's say the whole package was 2,000 pounds conservatively, 2,000 pounds, and it towed it without a problem. The only thing is my efficiency, my normal efficiency, and I'm sorry for those of you guys who really don't care about EVs. My normal efficiency is about 2.8 miles per kilowatt hour. My efficiency while towing with the trailer went from 2.8 miles per kilowatt hour to like 2.5 miles per kilowatt hour unloaded. So just towing the trailer. Then when I put the three pinball machines on, it went from 2.5 to like 1.7, 1.8 miles per kilowatt hour. And I believe that was more not because of the weight, but because of the fact that the the pinball machines were standing straight up and they were higher than the car, so they were acting like a sail or an anchor. All right, so got some instructions that honey hot glaze on the turkey. Interesting, yeah. So yes, Quentin, I towed with the EV. It was fine. Got some instructions that we headed on the road from Houston to Nebraska this weekend. Any go-to spots we should try in Nebraska? I don't know what is in Nebraska. I mean, Nebraska. What is Nebraska known for? Kyle says, hat's looking good. That's what's up. Interesting. That's a lot of weight, too. Do you remember? I already said it. I already said it. God's Construction said, what part of Nebraska? Yeah. Quentin said, that's not terrible at all. Oh, that's terrible. 1.8. Nah. No. Nope. It's that. It wasn't that bad, man. It was, I mean, in the grand scheme of things, when I am rolling on the highway, I'm cruising. So now one of the things too, when I am on the highway unloaded, I'm usually cruising, and I'm gonna take this off so you guys can see my eyes a little better. I'm cruising at about 80, 85. And that gives me about two and a half. Well, it gives me 2.5, 2.5, 2.6 miles per kilowatt hour. And I'm okay with that. Obviously, because of the fact that one, I'm gonna say I'm not paying for it, but I'm really not paying for my charging when I'm out and doing road trips and things like that. So I won't say I don't care, but it doesn't bother me that if it's lower. But when I am towing something, the miles per kilowatt hour, like I said, it dropped from. But I also see this is the thing. It dropped to like maybe 2.3, but I also was driving a little slower, which would boost my kilowatt hours if I wasn't towing something. So, yeah. What time is it? 9:37. Yep, definitely. Quentin says, "Oh, Arrow, got you." God's Construction says we here stopping in Kansas for that barbecue, but partial to Texas barbecue. I'm telling you, if you go to Kansas, if you're stopping in Kansas, obviously Kansas City is a must. You got to go to like Gates or like Kansas City Gates barbecue. Just be prepared to be yelled at as soon as you walk in that door. They're like, "Hi, may I help you?" You look. This is you. This is the door. Hi. You have ice cream? From where?
Can I get some food?
Why do you have ice cream from the Dollar Tree? Oh, the one that's right next to where you work.
Yeah.
Uh.
Can I get some food? Hi.
So here's you. There's the door, right? Well, how may I help you out? You're like, dang, I didn't even get in the door. Like I just like you crushed cross the threshold, and they yell at you like almost at the top of their lungs. How may I help you? And you just order burnt ends. That's all I got to tell you. Just order your burnt ends and be good. Luke Lawrence says, "What's up? What up? What up? How you doing?" We do travel to Memphis for barbecue, and I've never been to Memphis. Memphis is a destination I have not been yet. Kyle says, and by the way, I still have my Econoline. It's rusty, it's old, but it's still keeping it because really big fan of Econolines. As you can see, I'm glad you still have yours. Yes, I still have it. Quentin says it's not bad at all when you aren't paying for it. To an extent. So Quentin, I think I don't know if I told you or you might not have. I'm gonna say been here, but I purchased an Electrify America charging station or charger at home or for home. So I do actually, I did hook it up at home, and I am paying, technically, my wife is paying for the power bill. But, so, yeah. I mean, God's Construction, dude, I mean, it is serious. Like, as soon as you walk through the door, that's the service I need everywhere I go. What's the service you need everywhere you go? Oh, the yelling at you as soon as you get through the door? Man, it is overrated because the first time, until you are accustomed to it, it is off putting. Like you're like, oh man, hey, I'm coming to this new. Oh my god, like you just get accosted. Sean, what up? What up? How you doing? Oh, can I get a breast stick?
Sure.
Please? Are your hands clean? Here, I'll just take this one. Thank you. So can we... Oh, wait. So can we take a moment and say happy birthday to Taste Tester number 1? Tomorrow is his 17th birthday.
You old.
So can you join me in singing happy birthday to Taste Tester number 1? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Taste Tester number 1. Happy birthday to you. And many more.
That's how old are you?
No, we didn't do all that. I already said he was 17. Well, we'll be 17.
Man, you old, man.
Quentin said, I take that over walking in and no one saying anything for like 5 minutes and we just looking lost standing by the door. Yeah? God's Construction said, yeah, not a fan of yelling. And why are you watching my channel if you're not a fan of yelling? Because I'm sorry, because I know I yell all the time.
What? You complain about the one YouTuber that all he does is yell.
I don't scream and yell randomly for no reason.
It's not random. He plays horror games. They're jump scares.
There's a difference. There's a difference.
And then
There is.
He plays every game on the
So,
hardest difficulty.
Taste Tester number 2 watches someone who basically screams at the top of his lungs when
Can I
he's...
say their name? Because they're going to be like, no, he doesn't. Well, I don't know your audience, but Corey Kenshin.
Anyway, so I'm going to read the rest of the comments. Causes how much horsepower does a common line man have because we both have the same years but different motor-wise? I don't know. I've never actually looked up the gasser versus diesel. I mean, you might have more horsepower, but I definitely have more torque. Any difference in coloring wise compared to a gas engine? I don't think so. Quentin says, Taste Tester, happy birthday, shots of milk. Lactate. Speaking of shots, yo, I am sweating. I'm hot. Oh boy. What is that?
Cajun honey barbecue.
Cajun honey barbecue.
Yes, I made them myself.
Oh, okay, look. So Taste Tester number 1 has a job at Pizza Hut.
Yo,
Not
why are
the
you
big
trying to
one?
grab the
Not
biggest
biggest
one?
Okay, I won't get the.
Mm.
Can I see
I'm good.
to get another good one?
Yo, I pay for these.
No, it's amazing.
It's pretty good.
I might be hungry.
Dog, you should have ate. You idiot. Sorry. All right. So Quentin says, "Oh, what? Oh, yeah." So I installed and I mean, you got a whole EA stall. No, not a stall. So Electrify America has a home charger. He says, "How the heck did you get that?" Most people install level 2 at their house. That's what I have. It's a level 2 charger, Quentin. So Electrify America, I can charge at home for 40 amp max, but I have it detuned in the app to 32 amps because it was at 40 amps. It was getting a little warm. So for 32 amps pushes 7.5 kilowatt hours per hour. So I turned it down. But I've been having some trouble lately with the car and the charger. I won't say it doesn't communicate well, but what I end up having to do is like turn it back on, because what ends up happening is the charger, excuse me, when I plug in the car, it wants to start charging kind of immediately, and it can tell if it's plugged in. But the charger is like, no, 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 okay, we're not going to do anything until 9 p.m. That's when I have it set to go on. And it ends up giving like an error where it'll start charging, but it'll charge at 3.5 kilowatt hours. So it's something funky going on. I haven't figured it out. Marcus says, happy birthday. Got some instructions to taste tester number 1. 17 is the best. It is awesome. Got some instructions says, because at 18, they going to expect you to do more. My eye says a little off, so typos. Pizza Hut. Quentin says, Pizza Hut, I'm pulling up, yeah. Pizza Hut has disappointed us in the last 2 football Sundays. I said too salty. So how much did you pay for those $10?
$10.
You just complain.
What?
Usually like 11 or 12 for 8. It's because of the wing sale.
Oh.
That's why I paid for them and wanted to get them.
The what scale?
Wing sales. So on Wednesdays, they do boneless wings for like 40 cents or 60 cents a piece?
It used to be 40 but 60.
Nah.
Yeah, that is cheap. Come on, everybody's
Beef and Dorito. What? Quentin says, damn EA chargers, grr. No, well, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the EA charger or if it's the car. So, but either way, what ends up usually happening is at 9 o'clock or so, because that's when I have it set to turn on, I will check it on the app. And if it's at 3.5, I'll stop it and then restart it. Then it'll charge at 7.5. So I think it's just something, yeah. Ava Slick Tunes 2009 Cat Army 13 days until birthday. It's just OMG beef and Doritos. All right, we'll I'll allow it for a moment. Yo, those boneless wings are pretty good. How many did you get?
15.
Mm.
Wow.
Mm.
Come in on Wednesday.
How?
All right. How, Sway? Mm.
You're asking all that.
And we were there last Wednesday, weren't we? Or was it last Monday?
It was last Wednesday. That's
Yeah.
my first birthday.
Yeah, I was there last Wednesday.
Wow, you really did tell us.
I saw it when I ordered. Mm. Mm. Don't forget, I'm waking you up early tomorrow.
Who?
Him.
Oh, okay.
Quentin
Can you go first and shower?
says, I've heard nothing bad about any ID4. You can watch a whole catalog on EA charges about being super for hours on YouTube. You don't have this issue when supercharging. Oh my gosh, man. Let me tell you, Quentin. The Electrify America hate is real, okay? I have seen, and there are, wait, Quentin, do you have did you purchase a EA, I'm sorry, not EA, an EV yet? I had a nice juicy steak. Nice. Well, congratulations, and thanks for sharing. Quentin says, I'm one of the haters. What's so funny?
Are you on mute? Are you on mute?
Hold on. I have to mute the microphone because Taste Number 2 has something to say. He is over there cracking up. Cooking with Steven. What's up, Steven? How you doing this evening? Hold on. How are you gonna be one of the haters and you don't have an EV yet? Like how? How? You can't hate on EA if you don't have one. Because you know what's crazy? I almost stopped at the EA station in King of Prussia, but I didn't. I stopped at Plymouth Meeting, and I'm glad I stopped at Plymouth Meeting. Excuse me, because the charging station at Plymouth Meeting, one, it was complimentary, so I got to charge my car from like 10% all the way to 100% for free, which well, it would have been free anyway, but without a time restriction. And I went to Benihana's and broke. Man, I didn't even break bread because I had no bread. I had rice and I had steak and I had shrimp, but it was fantastic. It was great. But I ate and had a drink. I had one beer. I was like, I'm driving all the way home, so I might drink one beer. Quint says he's still deciding. Nope. You know what you need to do? Just get yourself an ID4 so we can be brothers in barbecue and in EVs. All right, there you go. That's what I'm saying. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. The Mach E, I don't know. Unless you get one of the nicer ones, they're like blah. My cousin has one. My cousin Angela, who was here a little earlier, and I'm like blah. Though she has a long range, and where I have an 82 kilowatt hour pack, which is 77 hours usable, she's got like 115 kilowatt hour, like 110 usable or something like that. So she can go much further on or with hers. But dude, I'm telling you, nothing beats being able to charge that ID4 for free for 3 years. And then you know what you do? When the ID Buzz comes out, you swap up and get that one. Because another 3 years of free charging? Yes, please. Did you ever get the second fire basket? Yes, indeed, Hojo, I did. Yes, indeed, Hojo, I did. Wait, before I get there, Josh says I own a Prius. Yes, Josh, we are aware you own a Prius. You are, yeah. How you gonna rag on liberals and other things like that, and then you own a Prius? Come on. I'm come on. All right, you think he'll notice if I take another boneless wing? I'm gonna leave 50 cents, 60 cents on the counter there. Cause no. You
I
can't
had a
do it.
dime.
You can't do it.
I'm trying to give you a dime.
I had it.
Oh. Sorry, I was trying to be so nice.
Wait, I'm gonna eat it.
No, I can't have it.
$1. Oh, I can leave him $1.20 and take two.
Yeah, just do that. One for me, one for you.
No, buddy.
Please.
No.
What if I reimbursed you? Please.
No.
They're good.
No.
He wouldn't give it to me. He would give it to you.
Whoa.
Oh, I hear him crying.
I'm not gonna take the biggest one.
Uh-oh. Oh. Please bring one over here for me. Can I take a bite?
No.
Can I pay you?
No.
He's going to notice it. He counted. He would count.
He will count. Let's see. Quincy's charging the Mach E was the worst. Mumby said the taste test number 2 go to the championship game. No, he was fronting.
Who was fronting?
No,
Who was fronting?
he went to the middle school and high school choice fair. He worked the. No, dude, put it back in your pocket.
Can I give it to you?
No. He worked the high school and middle school choice fair at the convention center. So he did that and didn't go to the game because it was kind of cold and it was raining. But we wanted to go. Quentin said, love the Mach-E, but damn, it took about 4 minutes too long to start charging the EA. First question, did you use or have the Electrify America app, or did you use Plug and Charge? Quentin says free is the best word. Yep. Oh, my eyes on the bus for sure. So much space for things like kayak on the top. All right. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Oh. Josh says, LOL, Prius gang, seek. Ava says, I love meat. All right. Marcus Lacey says, hey man, I've been wanting to do a catering of a grill on the trader for a while. I've been watching for a minute. All right, well, cool, thanks. Ava says, I'm never going vegan. Me neither. Not vegan. I mean, can I... actually, probably I won't say worst, but the deepest non-meat eating I'll probably go is pescatarian. I've done that for a time or two, and usually we do that around Lent, so around Easter. Marcus Lacey says, you inspired me, fam. Well, thank you. Slate Aspen Snow. Gotcha. All right. It says love meat too. It's especially on barbecue. All right. Quentin says use both. Couldn't get the app to work and start to charge. So frustrating with the Tesla. You just plug in and sit back down or go shopping. All right. Ava says I love cheese. I'm not even reading that comment, Jimmy. I'm just not going to read it. I'm not going to do it. Not going to do it. So, Quentin, here's the thing, right? I have seen and heard so many complaints about the Electrify America app. But I can't... And actually, it's not even about the Electrify America app. I've seen and heard so many people complain about Electrify America. And the reason I feel like they have or do complain is because Electrify America on the chargers itself says plug in first. That's not what you want to do. You actually want to use the app, tell it which charger you're at, turn it on, then plug in. Yeah. So every other person or every time I see someone having a problem, it's because they're plugging in their vehicle first and not using the app to turn the charger on. Clinton is just pointing up and Melrose, what's up? He says, what up? How you doing? Jimmy, you know what? I know Jimmy is in the jar. That's what it is. Jimmy is in the jar. Huh?
Oh, I'm talking about the thing. I just finished.
All right, let me see. Vermont voter turnout and laws. Oh, U.S. citizen. Okay. All right. One per town at least. Oh my gosh. Brush Dean? Who's that?
I'm sorry?
Brush Dean is this famous candidate.
He was a U.S. Senator in 1948.
And he was governor.
Go down one? What's
That's
the name?
Patrick Leahy.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, I don't know them, but
I don't know
they're the only famous ones, quote unquote.
It's pretty cool. He drew the state of Vermont, and well, I guess this is the flag or the seal.
It's their flag.
I had this too close to my face. I'm smelling marker.
Yeah, I'm smelling marker too.
Uh-oh. Jimmy deleted a message. Nah. Melrose says, how's taste tester number 1 and make it out with the job? He's doing good. He's been there all of a week. Not all week, but all of a week. He hasn't gotten fired yet.
How you get fired on your day off?
How you get fired on your day off, yes. Definitely. All right, we are an hour in, and so in case you missed the first hour, I have a jar here. This jar is clear and it's high powered. John Greneau, who is a long time watcher, a long time supporter. I was talking about how, or someone was talking about how they wanted to kind of get me started, like on the hot seat. On the hot seat, if you make a donation, the person who is here, sitting here, takes a shot. So I said $15, and if you wanted to give me a shot or make me take a shot, you could. So I'm reopening that up. Yeah, Mel, I won't say you know what it is, but my preference is just that. And it is not weak stuff. It is not weak stuff. Yeah. I got a guy, and I asked him to leave it pretty pure, and I'll tame it. I'll tone it down just a little bit. But man, this right here, this is 100 plus proof for sure. Are you alright over there?
My head hurts.
He's struggling.
And out of work.
Y'all see his Vermont thing? Looks like Carrot Top. My neck, my back, my neck and my back. Look at him. He's squinting at everything. One, because he doesn't have his glasses on, and two, because, you know, he's struggling over there. Struggle bus. Anyway, we're going to have to get him to make some pancakes for us soon at some point.
I remember how.
To make pancakes?
Yeah.
Mark says, hi, Dash. I left a like. Well, thanks, Mark. I appreciate you. Definitely. Oh, man. So what do you guys want to talk about now? I mean, we are in hour 2, the second hour. And I want to say pretty much down for whatever. Oh, I think I took stuff out of the refrigerator. Then needs to go back into the refrigerator. Don't you go over there and mess with this food. Don't you go over there and mess with this food. I will punch the heck out of you. I want to throw punch you. Leave his food alone. You heard me, right?
Yeah.
Leave his food alone. He talking about he had to pay for it. Actually, I should put my $1 back in my pocket and just transfer $1.20 in his account and say, thanks for the wings. Jack, what up? What up? What up? Jack says, pancakes, yes. Waffles rule, though. No. Mark says, do you have Christmas turkey orders? So, Mark, if I were going to be home for Christmas, and usually, and when I say usually, the last 3 out of 4 years, we have been away for Christmas. So, no, I try not to cook for things for Christmas. I kind of just let that be for us and for my family. So, this year should be no different. We're going to be in Florida. So, I won't be home for Christmas. Terry says, sorry if you're not watching the chat. I'm talking to sponsors for next year's comp series. Well, I mean, dude, I can't be mad at you for that. I mean, get that sponsorship money, dog. Like, for real. What are you rubbing your stomach for?
It's not even about the food.
Huh?
It's not even about his chicken.
Then stop rubbing your belly. Are you getting up early tomorrow?
No, I don't have morning practice tomorrow.
Why don't you? You should.
No, I shouldn't.
Yes, you
I'm
should.
so tired.
Yeah, that's why you should have morning practice.
I'm the best pitcher.
Baseball season. Okay.
I am.
Yeah, Mark. So we should be away, hopefully. So I won't. Soy sauce. Why do you need to squeeze it though? Just stop touching everything.
The only person that comes close to me is Leon. He only comes close because he throws faster. But he doesn't throw strikes.
He's not accurate.
Yeah.
Are you accurate? You see the side eye?
He's gonna throw. He's gonna throw like 54 trillion. Y'all want to see the most illegal pitching? You put your fingers like this on the ball, the thumb like this. You go to 50 quadrillion miles per hour. I'm telling you. Do not quote me.
Can y'all hear? Can you hear him? And I don't know why I sound like that, because he doesn't sound the way he did. But I mean, he got me sounding that way, and it's wrong. Okay. Yo, he's delirious. That's what he is right now. If I didn't say anything, he would fall asleep sitting at the table. Mark said, "Love the fro." Yo, he's he can't even walk straight. He's so delirious. He's struggling. If he's good, I know, Mumpy, I know. He thinks he's good. Hey, welcome back. Where are you going? Dude, go to bed. Seriously? Go to bed. Why don't you put those in the refrigerator? He just grabbed a handful of cotton candy grapes. Bruh. Clean up the table. There's nothing else on the table. I'm good. He grabbed a handful of cotton candy grapes and is about to go to bed. Alright. Betty says you still did not answer her. I did. So, yes, Jack. So, alright. So the whole thing is, you got to think about, well, I'm not thinking about it, but so when I film the responses, I try to film them in batches of 7. So today was the last day that I filmed and had ready. I filmed 8, 9, and 10 today. I think 8, 9, and 10 today. Before the battery in the camera. Excuse me. Yeah, before the battery in the camera. Actually, I filmed 8, 9, 10, and 11. So her response is going to be on day number 10. She asked question number 10. So her response is coming. I know. Excuse me. It seems like it takes forever, but there were questions ahead of hers. Do you have any goals or plans for next year? Mark, I don't. And I know some people don't necessarily understand or agree with this, but I went to the dentist today, okay? And the dentist asked me, hey, you have anything coming up this weekend? Do you have any cooks going on this weekend? And I said, no. I said, it's only Wednesday. He's like, and? I said, if somebody calls me tomorrow and they ask me to cook for Saturday, guess what? I'm cooking. So I kind of go the way the wind blows. I'm not one of these people that has to have a plan, set plan of action and everything like that. If somebody calls me tomorrow and says, hey, can you cook 5,000 wings? If you're going to pay for 5,000 wings, sure, I'll cook them. But I have no plans as of yet for this weekend. That and for next year. Now, Rose says, where did you get them cotton candy grapes from the Sam's? Don't you go back over there. No, you're not going to sit and eat them all. Go upstairs, go to bed.
It's 10 o'clock?
Yes, it is. It's after 10 o'clock. It's 10:10 almost. What time are you getting up tomorrow?
6 o'clock.
No, you are not getting up at 6 o'clock.
I'm going to get up at 6 o'clock.
No, you are not. No, you're not.
I can still get to school on time.
Set an alarm for 5:30.
I have an alarm.
Get up to your alarm at 5:30.
Are you going to be there tomorrow?
No. Get up to your alarm at 5:30. Do you understand?
Yes. I'll text you.
No. You gonna text me what?
I'm up.
Do it at 5:30. And be up though. Don't just set the seat alarm and get up. Ha. Yeah, bruh. I played this game already before. If you text me at 5:30 and say I'm up, do not lie and not be up. What do you need to do tomorrow at 5:30? So do that. No.
If I don't text you, then I'm actually asleep.
No. Bro, I'm gonna be gone.
My notifications are gonna be on max blast, so I'll be able to hear the call.
No, you
Just
won't.
call twice.
No.
My first alarm is always the one that wakes me up. My deep sleep.
Good night.
And then the second one.
Good night.
Wakes me up.
Get up. Set an alarm tomorrow for 5:25, and then you can snooze it for 5 minutes, and then get up at 5:30.
That's a good idea. I'm gonna do it at 5:00.
No, don't do it at 5:00, because if you keep snoozing, you're gonna snooze until it's 7:00, and you be like, "Can you take me to school?" No, I'm gonna be gone. Anyway, Bumpy said, let's see. All right, so I'm sorry, Betty and Jack. Her question is coming. I did respond and say, hey, it's coming. Keep an eye out for it. Where did you get cotton candy grapes? So from Sam's and Glen Burnie. Hojo says, what's your opinion on creamed chip beef on toast? Love it. Love it, love it, love it. I don't eat pork, so when I can find something that, actually, Hojo is, shit on the shingle. But anyway, when I can find something that is not pork for breakfast and is meat, yes, okay, protein, what? Jack says, what's wrong with my cooking? I don't know. Taylor, he says, hey, yo, Dash and Company. Hope y'all are well. Yes, sir, Taylor. Hopefully you are doing well. Hopefully that little one is not keeping you up all night long. Mark says, my kid had 2 alarms, their alarm, and my alarm. My alarm got them up at the right time. Yeah, shoot. I already know, Mark. I hate the fact that, because of the fact that for the majority of the time when my kids were in school, I was already gone in the morning when they needed to wake up. So my wife would wake up and wake the kids up, which means that they don't wake up to their own alarms, because my wife will wake them up. Now the tables have turned, and now I have to set an alarm to wake me up so that I can wake them up. I am tired of waking them up in the morning. I don't want to wake them up in the morning. I don't want to get up earlier than when I need to get up. But no. Anyway, Marlon from First Love, or the Marlon with the name First Love. I don't know how do I denote that. He says, "Hey, yo, Dash, your family drama is better than Dynasty." It is not. Quentin says, "All right, man, I'll get you. No lie. Yeah, man. Whatever, man. Whatever. Let's see what's up of the world of beer. All right. Got a long day of training tomorrow. Cheers, Dash and friends." Yes. No. Man, look, I feel like I'm talking to Victor right now, because you be BSing. Hit me up, and we can definitely go to World of Beer on, if you're going to be down here on, you said Owens Mills, so yeah, man, I'm definitely down. And you know what? I'll even make sure I drive the car. Hey!
I heard y'all eating the chicken.
No. Not y'all. It was just me. And I left monies. Okay. Oh wait, I should have given you $1. Hey, I left you $1.20 over there. I left you $1.20. I just took 2, and I didn't take the biggest one either. I saw it, and I was like, ooh, he'll never know. He'll never know. But I didn't. I look. You see your $1.20? Yes. Go back upstairs. Like I don't see you, bruh. Go back upstairs. I don't know why you're down here. You ate the grapes. Go upstairs. Get all of that noise. Go upstairs. No. Go upstairs. Good night. Good night. All right, Quentin says, dude, I got you. All right, man, whatever. Bumpy says, would you smoke a steak or lamb chops? Can I smoke and then reverse sear the steak? Because that's what I would prefer to do. I'll be there the whole weekend. All right, well, let me know, Quentin. Bruh, it's not like I can't see you. Dude, go to bed. That's my final time saying something to you. Do not come down the back stairs. They think I'm stupid. I swear they do. All right. This CompTIA is no joke, but I'm good. Which CompTIA are you taking, Marlon? Which? Because CompTIA is just the organization. The different tests are what you're. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Mark says, Dash, my oldest is 35. Told me his mom used to wake him up before school with a sock. He said to her, his dad never used the sock. Yeah, Texas number one. I woke him up the other day because he was late, and I hit him with my phone. I said, "Get up!" He popped up. Nothing. Happy birthday. Tomorrow's his birthday, in case you missed it. He'll be 17. Yes, do you know of a place called Texas Roadhouse? Of course I do. Love Texas Roadhouse. Look, I'm guilty. I am the one that goes to Texas Roadhouse and points to the steak in the case like that 42-ounce steak. That's the one I want. Man, just thinking of Texas Roadhouse. A plus. Ah, man, I won't say A plus is nothing, but A plus is just scratching the surface, man. Marlon, are you changing careers? I guess usually when people do or get into A plus, but I am. I used to teach A plus stuff. I told you that before. And y'all, Pete, look, this is my holy. The shirt is blessed. It's holy. First Love says, happy birthday, number one. He can't hear you. Well, he can't hear me. He has headphones in. Changing careers. That's usually what ends up happening. Folks who, and like I said, I used to teach it. So I had people who were, like military folks, who were changing careers or contemplating changing careers. But computers definitely, I'm gonna say it's a safe bet because it depends on where you get in and what you do. But computers it's a good thing. I mean, I like it still. But computers change so much. So let's see. I have had my CompTIA certification so long that I have my CompTIA certification for life. Until then they realize, like, wait a minute, computers keep changing so much that we are going to mandate that you have to take continuing education and recertify every 4 years or 5 years, however long. Yeah. Marlon says, my dream job is to work remote. Nah, man, let me just tell you. I won't say it ain't all it's cracked up to be, but I go physically into work 1 day a week. Okay, and the other 4 days a week I work remotely. And the good thing about my job is I have had the ability to work remote for almost the entirety of my time I've been working recently on this program. So the good thing about being able to work remote is what? Let me see.
These sounds can give you the $1.20 back if I can have it.
Those two, dude. I want one of them. Which one you want?
That one.
All right.
Just less stuff with it.
Okay. I'll eat that one. You can have that one. You can give me the $1.20 back. Yeah, bro. Oh, those are way more expensive than what you had. Put it back in the refrigerator then.
No, I'll give it to you.
All right. I'm bartering with my kids. $1.20. Yeah. So my wife and I had sushi earlier for lunch, and there was some leftover sushi. So he wants a piece of the sushi. So that piece of sushi cost him the chicken that he gave me. All right. So Marlon, I was talking about working remote. I have had the ability to work remote for a very long time, and it is not all it's cracked up to be because of the fact that I am on call and can work remote. Like I just turn on my cell phone hotspot, and I would have to carry my work laptop and my personal laptop. Though I do carry them with me almost everywhere I go whenever I'm traveling or off. The ability to have access is not all it's cracked up to be. So that's all I'm saying. Mark says my wife has worked from home for 7 or 8 years. She loves it. Yes, I mean, it is for some people and it's not for everyone. My ability to work from home, like I said, it comes with its own set of difficulties. And the reason I can work from home is because I have or need access to systems when there are problems. So, Mark says our kids are adults. Well, technically, I'm an adult. I don't act like it though. I'm putting the jar back on. I'm putting the lid back on this jar, since no one else seems to want to get me any drunker. Yeah, it's working from home for the last 2 years, going on 3. She did not want to go back in. Yeah, shoot, my wife either. You know, it's funny. In the beginning of the pandemic, I would go into work three days a week, just about. And oh man, I just broke this candy cane. Like that's the worst. Sorry. So I was going into work 3 days a week, but I like going into work where I was working. You know. Now where I work, because we changed locations, I don't like going in as much, so I don't. One bite. Nah, Jimmy. I'm chilling. I got something right here. Go back in the office. 2 years past retirement. Oh. What? How? Man. She must have started working young. Mm-hmm. Mark says his wife doesn't want to go back into the office, but she's already 2 years past retirement. Yeah. Sorry, I got too confused. I started reading. Marlon said that's the deal. During the pandemic, I went in every day. I'm done with that. I hear you, Marlon, but see, you know what? Like, I didn't mind going in during the pandemic because there was nobody else on the road. There was nobody in the office. It was lovely. It was lovely. I didn't mind it. I used to stop and get coffee in the morning, stop and, go to the post office or go to the credit union and do whatever I needed to do. There was nobody on the road. Oh, I miss when there's nobody on the road. It was very disheartening to go into work to help everyone else set up for remote work. I hear you. Now, I mean, that I understand. And the reason I used to go in or I went in is because I was hands-on keyboard support for those people who were remote. But I didn't mind because if I kept everyone else's remote access, that meant they didn't have to come in and I wasn't getting bothered because 99% of the time everything worked flawlessly, so there wasn't a problem. And I was cool with that. Mark said, Dash, I meant my children are older, so it's easier to work from home. It's different if your children are still young. Yeah, agreed. Jimmy says, I think it must be time for the guy to do another 188. No, it's not. No. Not yet. Jimmy, we did one of those like last week or 2 weeks ago. We gotta like slow that down because I don't have much of it left. Like, there's not much left. Like, you can't. I don't want to drink it all. I want to cherish it. Definitely want to cherish it. I have some Christmas shine going. I have some wood, well, not a wood stave, but I have some staves in the Christmas shine I'm looking forward to pulling out. It will have been my first time aging some, and I am right there. Oh. No. Jimmy. If my guy gets me another jar 188, woo. Man, oh man. I might actually get taste tester number 1 to try it because he was no. Hey, no. The 2 silver pans go in the bottom drawer. That's why you can't fit them in the top drawer. They don't go in the top drawer. They're not used that often. Put the dishes away. I swear. KB says, good evening, Mr. Dash. Just got off work. What's in your cup tonight? So I had a little bit, well, it was a little bit of this. Technically, it was this one, but, you know, we're not splitting hairs. It was this one. I finished what was left in this jar, and then John Greneau thought it would be funny to buy me 2 shots from this jar. So, taking a couple shots from that jar. And then I had a little bit of this stuff. This has become my new favorite. It is Ultra Peachy Keen is the monster flavor, and it is the 0 sugar one. It has become my favorite. Like, definitely dig it. Yeah, I'm gonna drink a little bit. Marlon said I was on the side of shipping out equipment. I had one guy who moved 4 hours away and said he was never coming back into the office. Only 4 hours away? So Marlon, I'll tell you this, man. We have had people who have worked with us that worked 100% remote before it was really in fashion. The first person I knew was a guy who worked in the office, and then he moved to Charleston, South Carolina. And he worked from Charleston for like 2 or 3 years. And it was so funny because we had a remote box like set up for him. And whenever we had conference calls, they actually had like a piece of paper or something like that. And you know how you'd have on the outside of PCs, it would say Intel inside. Well, we had a post-it on the conference room speaker that said Evan inside. Because he only called in. But you had this guy, his name was Rory. He worked from, I can't remember if it was Florida or Georgia, but he worked 100% remote. I'm trying to think who else. Oh, there's a lady right now currently. Her name is Paula. She works 100% remote from Texas. And then there are other people, obviously now, a little different. But before it was fashionable, because of the way our system is set up, we needed remote access to everything. So almost everyone who works on the program has remote access. So like I used to take care when taste tester number 1 and 2 were kids. I used to work from home. So we're talking 10, 15, well shoot, longer than maybe 10, 15 years ago. Excuse me. I used to work from home every now and again because my wife had to go into work, or they were sick, or the daycare provider was, she needed the day off for her continuing education, whatever the case may be. So I have almost always had the access to remote into my desk at work, and it's never been a problem. So when we had to shift to working remotely, I'm like, this is old hat. Mark says, first my wife will retire before going back to the office. Shoot, I hear you there. Always starts work at 5 a.m. She likes getting up early, so she's done by 1:30 p.m. That is me. I log on at 6 a.m. and I'm done at 2 p.m. every day, Monday through Friday. Marlon said we hire people who were in different time zones. The first time we got the email on that, I went, what? Yeah, Marlon, you know what's crazy is definitely it is, obviously it's an adjustment. Yeah, definitely an adjustment. It's a thing, man. It's definitely a thing. We have, so because of the fact that I support sites all around the country, we have folks that are in different time zones, and or like I actually have a lady that works. She works in Austin, but she works on a third shift. Sorry, third shift. So her tour of duty is like, I think I'm not sure if it's 11 to 7, but it's like maybe 9 to 5 a.m. or something like that. And I get emails from her in the middle of the night all the time. And I'm like, we're not supporting 24/7 right now. She's like, oh no, like, can you just open up a ticket? I'm like, that will require me to log on and do this and do that, do the other. And I'm like, I'm not doing that right now because we're not in that, that support phase. Mark said, I am not a morning person at all. I burn at both ends. I burn at both ends, Mark. So I can stay up late at night and then I can be up early in the morning. But I mean, will I be dragging during the day? Yes, indeed. Will I, go to sleep earlier that following day? Probably. But I mean, it is what it is. Lou Calamatis, what's going on? He says, hey, yo. He says, sorry I'm late. Crazy day. I hope all is well. Yeah, Lou. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Okay? I feel like I gotta say it properly. How you doing? We're gonna flush out all the last little bits of the liquor out. Oof, goodness. That was in there. In the cup. Man. Smoking Goodness Barbecue says good morning. Man, don't be talking about that. Coach bowling. I don't say how do you coach bowling, but okay, are you that good of a bowler, Lou, that you can coach it? Like, I didn't know that you were a bowling coach. Like, cause I could use some pointers. Like, I mean, I'm not that good, but I don't suck either. Let me say he's a bowling coach. I mean, Lou, how did I not know you were that in that deep into bowling? Bowling. Grandma says, but you got the shirt. Yeah, I guess. Oh, yeah, I guess. You're so funny. You're so funny, Grumpus. So funny. How many times have you been Hawaii, Grumpus? Huh? Huh? I mean, watch him be like, I've been to Hawaii 13 times. We're going back in January. Let's watch. Bumpy says, "How's the gun range?" Yo, it's fantastic. Yo, I'm still loving the range. I've done 1 300 door and open bowling, so sort of half count. Still did it though. So look, I was about to ask you how many 300s you have, Lou. How many 300s you got? Okay. Definitely, it was about to ask you. That was gonna be my next question. But usually, my next question would have been, how many 800s do you have in your league? Because I know that's a pretty big deal too. My highest sanctioned game in league is 278. See, I know how to ask the right questions, Lou. I know how to ask the right questions. Wait. Is it an 800 or a 600? It might be. I don't know. Now you got me questioning. Is it an 800 or a 600, Lou, in a league game? Grumpus didn't answer my question. $800 is big time. Okay, so it is 800. So I have a friend who bowled an 800 in a league event, and he ended up he got a ring and everything. I was like, okay, I'm like, sure, yay. He said, I think I have a handful of 700s, bruh. Like, my highest is like a 130, 140, and that was like not first frame, but like first game. After that, man, I'd be getting tired. What? Marlon trying to ruin. He trying to kill my high. That's what he's trying to do. He is actively trying to kill my high. Marlon said, the most overrated Christmas movie. Answer: A Christmas Story. Okay, fight. Marlon, first and foremost, A Christmas Story is actually a Christmas movie. It is a Christmas movie. It talks about leading up to Christmas and Christmas Day and what happens when the dogs get into the turkey and they eat the turkey. And then there's only one place where you can go eat. Because there's only the Chinese food places open on Christmas Day. Bruh. You can't. Marlon, take it back. Take it back. Take it back. Take it back. Lou says explaining it is a whole different ball game. Yeah, 700s or 800. Because, shoot. I can barely count up how to get to 130. Shoot. Man. Dude, don't ask me to score a bowling. I don't want to say game, bowling match. Like, no. Don't. Lou says best Christmas movie is A Christmas Story. A Christmas Story is my favorite Christmas movie. I will be the one sitting and watching A Christmas Story on TNT for 24 damn hours straight, for the most part. Like, for 24 hours straight. I love that movie. It is my favorite Christmas movie. And for Marlon to say it is not a Christmas movie or most overrated Christmas movie, you know what, Marlon about to get blocked. Let me pop him at work. Another Christmas movie that I think is up there is like the Charlie Brown Christmas movies. Because, I mean, it's Charlie Brown. Yeah, Charlie Brown. Lou says Christmas Vacation. I guess the National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Grandpa says my wife and my newest favorite is the Christmas Chronicles. What is that one? Jingle All the Way. Oh, yo, Bad Santa's up there too. Bad Santa. If you've never seen Bad Santa, do yourself a favor, look it up and watch it. Bad Santa. Funny thing, I watched Friday After Next last weekend. Steven. Was that the Christmas one? Because it was Friday, next Friday, and then I guess it's Friday after next. But was that the Christmas one? I know one of them was like Christmas or set around Christmas. Lou says I always get a kick out of Friday After Next. Grumber says, oh, Christmas Chronicles. I still, what was the one with, I was, Tim Arnold. That's the one. And it wasn't one. It was more than one. I can't remember the name of it. First off says, if it's not a wonderful life, you just wrong. Nothing wrong with being wrong. But wrong is wrong. So you need to own your wrong. Nah, man. I think so. Marlon, you're showing your age, in my opinion. Because that's a generational thing. I don't think I've ever watched A Wonderful Life in its entirety. I don't. Wasn't it in black and white? Cat Williams, okay. Yeah, the Santa Claus. Yes, that's what it was called, Lou. Thank you. You can tell Lou has young kids and shows Christmas movies to the kids while he's educating them. Educating them. Actually, let's just go ahead and take that out. I have to get up. I didn't want that flashing since I don't have my shirt on anymore. Christmas movie is Ebby. Loses and I'm just a big kid myself. Shoot, I already know. I am definitely a big kid. Steven says, "Are we there yet?" is a good one too. Yes, I like that one. Definitely. Talking Ice Cube movies. Is that Ice Cube or was that Chris Rock? No, I'm not Chris Rock. I can't think of his name. Why can't I think of his name? I think it was Ice Cube. Loses Dash, always a pleasure, my friend. I always look forward to these. It always helps me unwind. Well, thanks, man. Not a problem. Shoot, you guys help me. Cause I'll be ready to go to sleep, and I'm like, no, I can't go to sleep yet. I have to do a live stream. Gotta go, guys. Take care. Thanks, Lou. It was Ice Cube. Okay. Kevin Hart was who I was thinking of. I don't know why I couldn't elaborate that. Man, Kevin Hart. Steven says, later, Lou. Peace, sir. Definitely take great care. We'll see you next week, hopefully. Should be. Dun, dun, dun. What other Christmas movies are ones that you like? Bombi says favorite Christmas memory. So it wasn't really a memory, but it was something that I've seen pictures of. So I remember it because of the picture, but I don't remember it in real life. Does that make sense? Um, when I was a kid, I remember, well, I don't remember. I remember seeing a picture of myself playing a Commodore 64. Um, so I was sitting in my pajamas playing a Commodore 64. And as I got older, I remember having the Commodore 64, but I don't. Well, no. I remember having the Commodore 64 because I remember vividly remember playing Cubert. But some of that memory vividly of playing Cubert stems from me seeing that picture of me sitting playing Cubert on the Commodore 64. Like, yes. Uh, what about you guys? Favorite Christmas memory? That was like one of my younger or first memories. Me playing Hubert on the Commodore 64. What about you? Favorite Christmas memory, guys? What say ye? Man, I got my boom box. We was broke. It's a joke. So the fact that I got a 2 cassette boom box will live with me forever. Shoot, I'm not even gonna lie. My grandmother gave me a like a upright stereo type thing.
Good night.
Good night. Where I got an upright stereo type thing, and then my grandmother gave me some CDs, and one of the CDs was I think one. No, it wasn't Crisscross because I went and bought it. But one of the CDs was Michael Jackson Thriller. Not Thriller. Black or White. So like I remember getting the CD player and like able to record tapes and radio stuff off the radio with the 2 deck. Oh man, I definitely do. It wasn't a boombox. It was a full on stereo. And fun fact, my first car, I carried one of those speakers in my first car because, of course, yeah. Actually, take that back. It wasn't my first car. It was my second car. The first car, I smacked it up and totaled it before I even got to put the system. Before I got to put the home speaker into it. Yeah. Gosh. Talk about, ooh, buddy. I think everyone. So Marlon, did you have D batteries in your boombox and carry it around like Radio Raheem? Walking around the projects with that boombox was some of the best memories of my life. Yep, I'm sure they called you Raheem. Grumpus says my favorite memory was last week when Santa let me order my Christmas gift. I hear you. Grumpus, what did you order? How many Hawaiian shirts is it going to be, Grumpus? All right. Ooh. How many Hawaiian shirts is it going to be, Grumpus? How many? Or are you getting a new smoker? I was smoking. Knives. All right. That's what's up. I was telling my wife not too long ago. Well, actually, it was right after Thanksgiving. I was telling her that, I've been doing a lot. I don't say a lot more, but I've been doing more prep in the garage. So I'm not doing a whole bunch of back and forth with the food, between the refrigerator and the garage and then the kitchen and the house and back into the. So I've been doing a lot more prep in the garage. And I was telling her, I said, man, I really need I need a prep table that I can use and wipe off, and stainless steel makes it much easier to clean and X, Y, and Z. She's like, okay, hold on. All right, your table will be here in X number of days. And I'm like, what? She's like, Merry Christmas. I hate when she does stuff like that. I hate it and love it at the same time. So actually, I got her a cutting board with her name on it, like a because she has a unique name, taste tester number wifey or Mrs. Dash, and so it's not always easy to find things with her name on them. So I got her a cutting board with her name on it for her to use with her charcuterie. She and taste tester number 3 love to do charcuterie boards. So I got her a board with her name on it for her charcuterie. Ooh, Grumpus, thanks for the reminder. I need to get up on Sunday early and go get my knives sharpened. Now that, like I said, you reminded me. I told you guys how I go see my guy Bruce and he sharpens my knives. I actually saw his wife Bruce was inside of the van last Sunday. When I saw them and I saw Andy, I talked to her and she said, "Hey, next week will be our last week in Catonsville, so make sure you come out." I'm like, "Yes, indeed, I will, because I need my knives sharpened." Oh, hey, listen, we are almost at the 2-hour mark. Oh, excuse me. So I'm going to go ahead and copy the link to tomorrow's video into the chat. So yeah, I'll copy that into the chat. Grandma says, "Yep, we got a couple that need to get resharpened, reshaped." Oh, he says, "Woof, that's no joke." Yeah, I am. Wow. I I try to let mine go maybe 3 to 6 months at the absolute most, and then I get them sharpened. But my knives are still pretty sharp. Did I tell you guys about that right there? Let's see if it'll focus. Yeah, I cut my finger pretty good on Thanksgiving. Yeah, I was trying to clean the cold fat off of my knife, and I just I messed up. I messed up, and it was painful. If you guys saw in some of the earlier Ask Dash videos, my finger it had a band-aid on it, and my finger is still pretty tender to the touch. It is crazy. I mean, it was a big old cut. Thank goodness I did not need stitches, but oh my goodness, I cut my finger the Wednesday before Thanksgiving. Man, let me just tell you, I sliced my finger wide open. Okay, wide open. And when I sliced it, I was like, "Oh my god!" So, like, I grabbed the paper towel, wrapped my finger up, brought the knife back into the house, and then came inside, wrapped my finger up with 2 band-aids, and then put like tape over top of it, put a glove on top of that, and washed the knife. Went back outside. I'm like, "Oh my god." Taste tester number 1 was in the kitchen when I came in the house, like not in a panic, but I came in the house and washed my finger and the glove and everything like that, or like all of that. Washed my finger and the knife and stuff like that. And he's like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I cut my finger." So yeah, got some instructions. Says OMG first aid stat. The problem is I cook by myself for the most part, so first aid means me. But yeah, that glove, oddly enough, I had a glove on. It did not protect my hand. Grandpa said I should use a steel, but I prefer a diamond rod. It's pretty aggressive on the blades. Yeah, yeah. So I actually don't own a steel. I want to say I want one, but I don't. Because I feel like I would do more damage than actual help as far as but the steel is good because it just fixes the edges or the edge rather, as opposed to like a sharpening stone or a sharpening period. But I am, I feel like I'm getting to the point where I'm about to start sharpening my own knives, like, cause every now and again I need to do it. Uh, hmm. All right, we have 5 more minutes before I'm gonna go ahead and end the live stream. So, is there anything else you guys want to talk about before we go ahead and get going, or I go ahead and get going? Cause talk about fading. I am fading fast. Give thanks for being there and for me every Wednesday. Thank you for appreciate you. Always be my blessing. Nah, man. Marlon, look, Marlon says Dash. Before I forget, you know what I do on YouTube, and I want to give you thanks to you for being there for me every Wednesday. He said, I thank you. I appreciate you. You'll always be my blessing. Well, thanks, Marlon, man. I appreciate that. It's one of those things, man. Marlon, you guys thank me for being here, and really, the thanks really belongs to you guys. You are the ones that drive me to make sure that I'm here on Wednesdays. Because if it weren't for you guys who are here that show up week in and week out to be a part of this live stream, I would have stopped a long time ago. I'm telling you, the YouTube hamster wheel got the best of me, and I'm like, man, I don't give a damn if I put a video out or not at this point. So for you guys who are here, like I said, every Wednesday, you are the ones that are making it so that I am still here. Because other than that, yeah, First Love says, suck it up. Yeah. Thanks. Grubba says, we just trying to keep you off the streets. Look, I mean, okay. I'm not even, no witty retort. Okay. Because I show, I'm just going to be quiet. You're not being here every week, but we here. Yes, indeed, God's Construction. Definitely. I know how that goes, man. I definitely know how that goes. You know, you're not always there when I call, but you're always on time. That's how I tell people all the time. You know, I might not always be there when you call, but I'm always on time. When you need me for something, let me know. That's all I have to say. Let me know, and I'll be there. What Michael Jackson said, I'll be there. Definitely. Sean the Salmon says, cheers, bud. Cheers. Salud. Guys Instruction says, don't do nothing strange for some change. Yeah. Bumpy says, I need a good electric knife. Any suggestions? Yes, don't get one. I'm telling you, electric knives do nothing but leave track marks. I used to use when I first started. I used to use an electric knife. I'm telling you, man, using a manual slicing knife is better. It's better. When you use an electric knife, though, it's so much easier and so much less effort because the knife is doing the work for you. It leaves track marks. It leaves markings. If if you took a brisket sliced with a straight edge knife, a brisket sliced with a serrated edge, and a brisket sliced with an electric knife, I could tell which one is which just from, I won't say experience, but just from the markings that the knife leaves in the meat. I'm telling you, it's worth the clean cut to not have or use an electric knife. I'm telling you. Sean says, go. Grandma says, if we don't keep you here on Wednesdays, next thing you'll be tinting the van windows. Yeah, right. Sean says, don't talk about knives when you have a beer like that. It's all right. There you go. Grumpus says Bumpy. Invest in at least one good quality knife. It's so enjoyable. Dude, I'm about to say, you let me know. We can meet at the Restaurant Depot, and it doesn't even take $20. That 12-inch slicing knife that I have and use so often was less than $20. Chef's knife. I'm gonna tell you, there is a 2-pack set you can get from Sam's. It's like a 8 or a 10-inch knife, and then a 12-inch knife, or a 8-inch knife and a 10-inch knife. Those are the two that I use. You know why? Because I don't feel bad if I do anything stupid with those knives. I can easily just go and replace them, but they're not that bad and they're not that expensive. Again, probably less than $20, 25 at the absolute most for those two knives. And they're not disposable in my opinion, but they're almost disposable, which means like if you leave them somewhere, if you drop them, if you break them, if you whatever mess up with the sharpening, you won't be like, oh my gosh, what was me? Um, and then the slicing knife, I already told you that 12-inch slicing knife, meat carving knife, whatever I won't say whatever, but whatever is labeled whatever it's labeled as at the Restaurant Depot, that's the one. Now, the one that I have, can you tell that I've gotten it sharpened? Yes, over time, the blade is starting to lessen. It is starting to get smaller. God's Construction said, good night, peeps. And let's see, Marlon says, okay, I guess you're not getting off. What's wrong with the track marks? Is it the taste of the food that counts, right? It's the presentation. Presentation, Marlon. I'm getting ready to leave. Look, we are over 2 hours, and I am ready to go to sleep. I have to get up in the morning. Technically, I have to just wake up, taste test number 2 in the morning, and taste test number 1. Now that I think about it. But yeah, I got to go soon. On the other hand, high carbon forge with full tang. I won't say I wish, but I do have one really nice knife, and that is a Anyway, I have one really nice knife, and it is really nice. I mean, I use that knife once in a blue moon just because it's so nice. I want it to stay nice. First Love says, over 2 hours, I'm out. Good night, y'all. Yeah, listen, I am out too. Thank you guys so very much, as always, for watching. Really do appreciate you hanging out. If you haven't already, please hit that thumbs up button for me. I greatly appreciate it. Yeah, I'm looking at my hand like, man, I keep jacking my hands up. I had I'm trying to think. I reached in somewhere and it put a scrape on my hand, and then I picked the scab and it made it worse. Then I have another cut and scab there, and of course my finger. I mean, I've just been getting marred up the last 8 months or so. Jimmy says, night guy. Have a great rest of the week. Yes, sir. You do the same. Bumpy says, my 8-inch chef's knife I got from Ikea is my favorite. 5 years old, but I want a bigger one. Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, from Sam's, there is, if it's not an 8-inch knife, it's probably like, it might be 8 and a 10, or it's a 10 and a 12. But the combo is ridiculous. When I'm cutting up my chicken, I use the longer knife so that I can get more pieces of chicken and like kind of rock the knife and use it. When I'm doing smaller things like vegetables, I will use the smaller of the two knives. I would also have a nice, decent sized cutting board. Excuse me. So there's that. Then I also have old knives that I use to scrape and clean the cutting boards. So there's so much to cutting boards and the like. So, all right, guys, I am going to go ahead and call it a night. Steven says, good night, peeps. Yes, sir, Steven. You take great care. Everyone. Thank you so very much for hanging out. Really do appreciate you. KB, hold on, KB. Your response, I feel like it's coming. Yep. Yours is number 11, KB. Number 11. Dow Strong. Yeah, Grumpus. That's the brand of knives that I couldn't remember off the top of my head. Dow Strong. I have one Dow Strong knife. And this knife is sharp. Sharp. Oh, man. All right, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and be out. Sean Thomas is bruised. Sleep good. Yeah. No problem, KB. Just keep an eye out. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. Hey, thank you guys again. I'll see you next time.